What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog here. We have another special one here because we have Armand here and we have Dane. It's been a year since all of us have hung out together, but right now we are currently in like a little oasis thing. This is actually crazy. Like, this looks fake. Insane. Not gonna see anything like this in Hawaii, so very excited to be here. It was a rough morning because I almost threw up on the plane. I don't know what was happening, but I was struggling. So I'm grateful to feel 100 times better than I did just a couple hours ago. We're working on 2 hours of sleep, but we are finally here getting an introduction here to Arizona. So we're getting things started here. We're gonna be here for a week. Hope you guys enjoy this vlog and let's get this thing started. All right, guys, so me being me, I have to take a shit, but there's no door here, so I'm not taking a shit. But okay, even crazier than that, not only do they not have a door, but they have 5 rolls of toilet paper. We need to be investing in a door, okay? And here's Dane for the first time on the vlog.
This is what like the actual mountains look like. Are you seeing the mountains in Hawaii? Yes.
There's our car down there.
They're like 1,000 feet.
Came in through this hole over here.
They're like big. Why don't you run?
Wow.
Your whole head in the water.
All unique in their own way.
Shut the fuck up. I'm assuming. Cruise and roasted milk. 556.
All right, guys, now we are, wait, where are we? Where are we? What is the name of this place? We don't know where we are. It's about 40 minutes from our hotel, but we're up here. We have an entire view of Phoenix, practically. Look at that. That is insane. And I was telling Dane about this, like, it's hard to capture on camera what we're seeing right now because it just does not look the same. But we're up here on the mountain at the highest peak. Do you have any thoughts on this?
Oh, I mean, beautiful view. We've had a good first day. Now we're getting trying to get a time lapse of the sunset, and then just some pictures as we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is gorgeous. Dude.
Yeah. See, the thing is, like, I mean, we live in Hawaii and we get probably the best sunsets in the world, but this is a completely different environment.
Mm-hmm.
It's unique, looks great in its own way too.
Today is the trial run for the time-lapse setup. So
Yep.
we've got the tripod and my phone. We're doing the whole thing. Today is our tester because tomorrow we will be in Sedona for the sunset. And the day after that, we will be at the Grand Canyon. And that's our big hurrah. So we want to make sure that we have all our stuff set up so that when we do the Grand Canyon, like, it's awesome. We want to make sure we got that. And then Sedona is going to be pretty cool too. So this is I guess test number 1. And we'll see how it goes for the rest of the trip.
We're trying to capture every sunset that we get the opportunity to, because I mean, we're going to be in the same state the entire trip, but every place is going to be unique in its own way. So yeah. And this is the setup we got here of the time lapse. Armand's tripod and his phone sitting here. And that is the view that we have. Damn. That's like, ooh.
Absolutely stunning. We're finally seeing the
But yeah, look at that.
The sun to pop out of the clouds a little bit, so he should pop out here pretty soon, and we'll get to
look at that, dude. Look at that. That looks like a Lion King right there.
Yeah, it does. Fossa, remember who you are.
All right, guys, we are about 10 minutes away from sunset now. And I'm just looking at this. I said this a few minutes ago off camera that this literally looks like Arizona. Like, we got a couple of cactuses in the frame. We got the sunset, the mountains. Holy crap. Here we go. Popping some more. Oh, I thought you were gonna chug it.
That'd be crazy. Yeah.
You won't be lonely for long. if he should ever do you wrong.
Guys, this is what it looks like after. Ignore the horn in the background. Look at this, man. I mean, Phoenix, baby. Wow. Look at that. All right, what's going on, everybody? We got breakfast now. Focused in right here. We got all this for free. Oh shoot, that lighting is terrible. We got Pog over here.
Oh
I forgot to drink.
For real.
But yeah, look at that. Stacked up. Dane got Tabasco sauce with gravy, coffee. Damn, bro. All right, what is going on, guys? Right now, we're in a different location. We're about an hour out from Phoenix now.
Flintstone style?
We're here.
I'm just saying, you did say to say it.
You can say whatever you want, yeah. But we're at Montezuma Castle now, which is basically just a big structure in the side of a mountain or a cliff or whatever you want to call it. I'll show it to you guys in a second. Oh, look at those guys.
Does this count as a mountain?
Huh?
I don't know if this is big
You know,
enough.
mountain, cliff, you know, rocks.
It's pretty cool though.
Yeah, yeah. So, here it is, guys. A beautiful structure. Now, these are not carved into the mountain, but these are other materials that they brought up to the mountain to build this. Hence why the rocks are a different color from the building itself. Thank you, Armand, for providing that information. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, people used to live in these things, obviously. But yeah, very cool. We're out here in nature. Dane's taking photo. All right, here we are, pulled over on the side of a road here.
Yeah, my bad.
And wait, where are we? Camp Verde?
We are in the
Like,
Verde.
we're just about outside.
Yeah, we're in the Verde
Yeah.
Valley right now, on our way from the Montezuma Castle to the Montezuma Well, which was this lake that they used as their water source. So we're pushing over there. But I saw this, so I pulled over because it's pretty.
It is. All right, guys, 15 minutes away from where we just were. We are here now at the well, the Montezuma Well. And apparently they dug an irrigation system 7 miles long. Hands, sticks, and stones. They actually did it, guys. But anyway, let's take a look. Oh, this is impressive.
So these dwellings were actual houses. And then we get into the actual water source. And then down that way underneath is a bunch of caves and stuff that we're going to see here pretty soon.
Yep, this is, oh my god. This is crazy. Oh, wrong way. Oh my god. Here's Dane. Looking at the dwellings. So basically a smaller version of what we just saw. But that's still cool.
Yeah.
How these things are present kind of all around the area, but wow. All right, so we have 2 paths to go down.
That side, the outlet is where we see the actual, like, the irrigation thing.
Right.
You want to do that?
The 7-mile one.
Well, yeah, but we don't walk the 7 mile. I think we do the 10 first.
Yeah, here we go. Look, okay, they said that there was a trail. This is the trail right here, guys. And we're gonna go all the way down there to where that person is to get down to this well, quote unquote. But like Armand said, it's actually a lake.
And then we loop around. But this one is just a different outlet.
Do we not come back up the same stairs?
No. We go through the other side and come up, I think.
Any instant reactions to this place so far?
It's pretty cool. It's not a well. This is
Look at Dane, man. Adventure man out here. Right in his home, the jungle. Oh yeah, I'm looking at you. Here's another view of the lake. Hopefully the audio is not too distorted from the wind up here. We did not go down that first trail, clearly, as we are still atop of that lake, or the well as they call it. But look, this is our view from the outside as well. I know some of you guys, okay, because I know we're from Hawaii and stuff, and you're used to seeing the green, but this is a different type of beauty here, right? I mean, just mountains, flat mountains, by the way, right? And just a lot of rock. This has been great so far. This is only day 2, guys. This is only day 2. We are certainly making the most of our time here in Arizona. But and you know, repping UH, you know what I'm saying? Also because that's one of the only long sleeves I had. But anyway, yap session over. Back over here. All right, here we go. Oh no, that's
People who lived here were known to be fantastic farmers, and so they used this so that now they don't have to carry.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is the canal itself. This one's the irrigation right here.
Okay, wait,
Small
hold
one.
up, hold up. Okay, so
Okay.
when I was talking about the fish and stuff, I meant from the main river, not this thing, the actual thing that we're down here to see. But I'm sure they grabbed
This
fish
is the
out of
thing
here.
they dug.
Yes,
for like
this is what they
7
dug
miles,
for
an
7
irrigation canal,
miles. It just keeps going.
all the way down to feed their crops.
Yep.
And then in there was the actual swimming hole. You would fish. They
Yeah.
would do whatever they wanted over here. And then that Montezuma well, the big one that we saw, that lake feeds into this.
All of
so they
this.
probably didn't swim in that one, but they came over here to this river and they would swim in the riverbank.
Yep.
That's a lot safer than swimming in that
And
big
that,
one.
which is, yeah, you'll probably catch some disease in there you don't want.
Probably. Not to mention, a lot of people would probably drown.
But yeah, this is really, really fascinating here. As you can see, it just keeps going down, but I mean, those are the stairs we just walked down. Very cool stuff. As you guys can see, it just keeps going and going and going. Here we have Dane Kaloma. After a lizard. This lizard knows.
There's another one right next to him in the sun.
Yep, right here. There it is. Oh!
I was close.
Let's get an instant replay on that one. Oh!
Y'all playing me, bro.
Damn. These ain't the Hawaii lizards.
For real.
We're on visitor's turf.
Hawaii geckos. Yeah, we don't have home field advantage right now.
Oh, did you get it?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh! Upset the away
Oh my
team
god.
wins.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh,
you almost
no.
Post game interview, Dane. What? I mean, walk us through it. What happened?
You know, I failed the first 2 times. I got it on the 3rd one, but he was a slippy motherfucker. He started shaking his way out of that bitch. I was like, fuck. I couldn't scoop him from under, so it's okay.
Sorry, man. All right, here we go. Now, back to the lake. Sorry, Dane. Walking down this thing now. So, let's take y'all through it here. Elevation, what are we? Almost a mile high?
Yeah, probably.
Almost. We're getting
We're
there
probably
though.
around that like 4,500 feet.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there, but as you can see, getting closer in the bowl now, really.
Yeah.
We just keep moving our way down. But if I'm breathing kind of hard when I'm talking, we did just have to go up a mighty climb back up here.
You gotta get back from that irrigation point.
Yep.
That was a little steep.
It was quite steep, honestly,
Yeah.
but yeah, here we are back on the trail.
Look at this.
Wow, look at that.
Which part? This wall?
Jeez.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no, well. It's about as low as we're gonna get to it. Surface level, the water wise, but what is that? Wait, what did you say?
I said a monkey.
All right, here we go. This is one of the cave systems here. We cannot go inside, but there's an entrance right there to one of the houses, and then there's another one. Wow.
And you can see that this guy, George Rothrock, used it as a billboard in 1818 when he put the photos of this Rothrock Phoenix He used it to like advertise his business for photography.
Unbelievable.
What a piece of shit.
A degenerate.
That's right.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Inside this cave, and this is still down here in this system that we're looking at here. I mean, there's the water right there. So I mean, these people are living right at the source. But as you can see, more graffiti here from Duke C. Heflin. But
1896. Who's what? 1891.
all right, guys, we are getting closer and closer to Sedona. How do we know that? Because the rocks are changing colors. But right now, heading up this path, there's Armand up there, making our way up this trail, up this mountain, so that we can get a better view. Gotta watch out for the cactus, my God. But yeah, here we go, moving our way up, and I'll see you guys at the top. Here we are, up at the top of the mountain. Sedona in the distance. And it's cold.
That's fucking cool.
That's why I brought my jacket. It is windy. But
I ran.
ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the famous McDonald's with the blue arches here in Sedona. Let's go. Here we go, guys. We are in Sedona now. Did we just miss out on entering the national park? Yes. No. Yes. Yeah, we missed. But this is a good place to look out. Look at that. Beautiful. Unlike anything you can ever see in Hawaii. Alright guys, so now we are at a lookout point here. This is our, we got the tripod again. Day 2 of that, waiting for the sunset. It is cold here, and it's only gonna get colder going up to Flagstaff, but yeah, this is our alternative. Unfortunately, like I mentioned before, or if I didn't, we didn't get into the park because they close at 5 on Tuesdays. Tuesdays in Arizona suck. So, we are here. Yeah, seriously. But yeah, look at that. There it is.
You know it's cold when like the TISM is showing, and we're sitting here at sunset, and we just had like an entire thing talking about how like Russian kids would play, because there was this kid who was doing like this Russian accent, and he goes, "Do you want to play stick with me?" And we were talking about how like kids in Russia probably do play with sticks, but like not the way that we do. And then we went into it. We were like, you know what? Today we are going to show you how kids in Russia play. This is 9mm handgun. Little Olive, Braden is going to be Olive. Little Olive is going to walk to other side of hard with an apple in his hand, and Dimitri is going to shoot the apple. If they hit each other, game over.
So here we
It's
are.
just going to be shaky. Just go down a little
wow,
bit
look at
more
that.
and then walk past.
Kind of hard to see
Like
right
closer
now,
to the
but we're
fence.
waiting for the sunset to change the color of the
Yeah,
rocks.
that's good.
And I'm probably doing fine. Just don't tell 'em I've gone crazy. And I'm still strung out over you. Tell 'em anything you want to. Just don't tell 'em all the truth.
All right, guys. We are stargazing right now, but on the screen you can see like 4 stars, and there are a ton. The video cannot record it, but this is my hand. Look at how dark it is. I mean,
We'll put pictures once we actually get some film.
there's a car passing by. I mean, it is dark out here. Like, look at this. My flash is on, and what the hell is that? What the hell is that? But seriously, I mean, there's a tree right here. Look, now you can see it because my hand is here. But look at that. You cannot see it. Like, it is that dark. Oh. But yeah, there's Armand. I mean, he is, what, I
Black
would
as
say
day right now.
15 feet away from me, maybe. And you can barely see him, but yeah.
That one. And then for Braden K, that is a Cobb salad with avocado, lime ranch, and grape tomato with Chick-fil-A. We are unable to specialize that Cobb salad. Are you okay having tomatoes on that salad?
Yeah, that's fine.
Great, perfect. And that total is going to be $17.77. As the winner so actually none of them have any money, none of them are due, so you're gonna go forward and have a good one.
Thank you.
My pleasure, have a good one.
Oh my fucking god. That's excellence. I think she could lower her voice a little bit. That scared the fuck out of me.
The mic almost broke.
I'm just gonna blow up the speaker.
All right, what is going on, everybody? We are here. It is Wednesday, day 3 here of the Arizona vlog, and we are now in Arizona doing a drive-through zoo. And we just entered, and there's already a goat.
Rocky Mountain.
There he is. Goat. Right outside of our car. Here we have some wild reindeer.
They sound like deer. And
Oh wow, there's another one right there.
Reindeer can't be wild. That's the whole point of them.
Nice, here we go. Got another deer. Bro's eating. I feel like the food is supposed to be in the thing that he's eating under, but that could just be me. Dane's trying to make love to it.
Pretty move.
Splendid. All right, boys. In the distance, we have here a pack of wolves. Wow, that is sick. Look at that. We got some wolves right here. Wow.
I wonder if these are
Wow.
white. I doubt it.
As you can see in the car. Oh wow, look at the lighting. And right here are the animals. They're right here.
Right there.
Pretty cool. Drive-through zoo, guys. If you haven't done one yet, this is your sign to go do one.
Wow, look at me.
Got Dane taking some photos over here for Armand.
Yup. I can't reach that far.
Thank you.
Oh, dude, there's one back there.
Sheesh.
I'm looking for bison.
Look at these things.
Good. I was gonna say,
Wow.
these dudes eating.
Dude, look right
Look
here.
at this guy just munching.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the size of these fuckers.
Wow. Oh my goodness. That's unbelievable. Again, for reference, the car's right here. The animal is right there.
Yeah,
Wow.
we are pretty close.
Holy crap. All right, instant reactions.
Dude, bison are cool.
Bison
These are some of the
sick.
biggest creatures native to North America.
That is true. That is true. Dane, any instant reaction?
This is sick. I didn't think we'd be this close to them.
Me neither.
Well, I
Put it on a
run
show.
away from the road. Dude, look at all those 3 in the back.
Wow. Oh my goodness. I don't think the camera does any justice because these guys are massive. Wow. I mean, is this perfect timing or what?
For real.
Jeez, man. I mean, look at how much space is in this entire
Yeah, this guy
enclosure
should've laying
as
down.
we look around.
Yeah.
Oh my. We got a baby one right here stretching.
Yeah.
Look at that guy. Is that a turd right next to him? Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is massive.
He's zooming.
Holy crap.
He seems to be big.
But we got a couple more. We got one right over here. Oh, that is more than a couple. Holy crap.
Yeah, dude, over there.
Wow.
Get up closer to that side and then
Dude, this is sick.
do across. Look at that thing.
Look at these things. Crossing the road, bro.
Yo, why his neck like that?
Got the baby one.
Like our
Yeah, you. Whoa. Whoa.
Back for a second.
Yeah, homie's showing us a little more than we wanted to see this close. Oh, wait, why is he giving us a side eye like that? Yo.
This guy's a fucking diva.
Oh my god.
For real.
Yeah, you heard us.
Look, brother.
Good
you
boy.
Don't want us taking
Good boy.
pictures of that. Don't show it.
Jesus. Bro needs a little cleaning too, I think. Good grief.
Crazy, crazy statement.
I think they all need cleaning.
Brandon, this guy's over here on the left.
Bighorn sheep, guys. Wow, look at this thing. This is incredible. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Dane, stay here for a minute, dude. We're not gonna get much closer than this.
Their necessities, forget about your worries and your strife. I mean,
Get it, guys? 'Cause there's a bear.
Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life.
Holy shit.
Thank you for the explanation.
Bro, he's scratching his back.
That's hilarious.
No. Oh my god.
The bear?
look-
Oh, is it the bear?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is actually so sick.
That's so cool that we saw that. Dude, that's hilarious. Bare necessities.
Guys, look at this. The bear is right here. Oh my god. Just keep going with him, Dane. Just keep going with him.
Dude.
Oh my goodness. This is incredible. What is he doing? No! All right, guys. Oh, first of all, this is the first appearance for me in the cowboy hat. I think I might be the only Asian cowboy right now, at least in Williams. But got Dane over here, obviously. Dane, great job driving. We got Armand over here. Okay, we are in Arizona now. Oh yeah, actually, wait, hold on.
Do we
Before,
want to do pictures and stuff here, or should we just walk in?
I think we can take.
We can do it on the
yeah,
way out.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Before we get started with this thing,
Yes.
instant reactions to what we just went through.
That was
the
awesome.
craziest zoo thing I've ever had.
Really cool. The bison were right up on the car.
Yes.
The
And that
bear was
bear-
walking
the bear
right
at the
next to
end.
it. That
Yes.
was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna throw
Even
a bunch
the
of these
other one,
videos
bro.
in post.
Yes.
All the pictures and stuff.
What was that one where the male was like walking next to the car?
Oh, the bighorn?
The bighorn? Yeah, bighorn.
That is right. That
That was pretty cool too.
guys, I think we may have hit the jackpot on that entire thing because there were so many animals that were just right next to our car, which is kind of the purpose, but not always how it ends up going.
Let's
So
get that side done first.
let's go. So as you guys know, on a lot of the trips and the videos that you guys have seen, I pretty much hit a zoo almost everywhere that I go to in terms of travel. So we're checking off another one here in Arizona today. Probably one of the most unique ones that I've been to. I think the only one that I've been to, not on camera because it was too little, but was the San Diego Zoo, where we did kind of the same thing, just don't have too much of a recollection of it. But yeah, let's go take a look at some animals. We got a chunky old beaver in there. Too bad he's not showing us. All right, guys, we got the porcupine here. I don't know why I said that in a country accent.
It's a cowboy hat.
It's the cowboy hat. Wow, look at that. That is so cool.
Like, that's hilarious.
Oh my god. Badgers, by the way, guys. Dude. This guy's a chunk, dude. This guy's a chunk. Oh my god.
Similar. Yeah. Stronger. Taking turns going to the little hole.
Yeah.
Water or something.
So depressed, dude. Like nothing in life matters.
And tonight will be.
It means no worry.
Dude, the yawn.
One right there, for real.
Yeah, these
All right. If any of you guys are watching from the mainland, you guys probably see these all the time, but this, we don't see this every day in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yo! Pop your head out. Yes!
orange peel.
Are these the golden bears? Yo! Oh my god, that is sick. Wow. Oh my god.
Bro, he's looking at that bird.
Wow, we got bobcats over here now. There's another one back there. Wow. Beautiful.
I didn't know he was filming. I was just
Bullshit.
I was just saying
Bullshit.
Hell yes.
What an ass, dude. Oh.
That's enough.
You just missed them. They were humping each other.
Are you serious?
No, you have to show him the video.
Did they actually?
He went and woke him up for no reason.
Wait, you mean her?
Her? Are they hers?
I mean,
Gays.
oh my god. Such a great statue here.
One of the very first animals we started bringing out here for these shows we have right here, Miss Turbo.
What the hell is that?
We're bringing out here for these shows, so she's quite comfortable with large crowds, and she loves coming out here, running around, teaching everyone about porcupines.
You want to say something?
Bro just took a leak by his buddy's forehead.
That was crazy.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Oh, look at the funny tourists. Oh, they look at me. You stupid cowboy.
Alright guys, capping off Arizona here with some food. They're doing it different over here.
Mm-hmm.
Armand's got his regular 2 plates, but there we go. Look at that.
Oh shit, you're right.
What?
That does kick.
Yeah, dude, this sauce right here. Oh my god. That's gonna hit, but
Oh, this is gonna be rough.
and he's part white. So, oh, actually you're Indian too. Wait, so it's cancel out.
I can handle spice. This one?
But this is
it's smoky as shit. It's
yeah,
really tasty.
Yeah. Wow.
But it's gonna burn.
You're gonna shit your pants after this.
You know, I probably will regardless, but how's your stuff?
Which works out pretty nice though.
Thumbs up.
It's plain, so.
Oh. I'm sorry. All right, what's up everybody? As you can see, changed the fit up a little bit. We're looking a little more dressed up, but we are here at the Grand Canyon now. Let's get some instant reactions. How are we feeling? Oh wait, this is Dane's first time with the hat on the video.
yeah, that's
but
true.
how are we feeling? What are your expectations?
It better be good. It's cold as fuck out here.
You're cold?
Yes, I'm cold.
It's close to 50, dude. Okay. Anyway, Armand, well, you've been here before. But
I have, but I don't know if I've been to this overlook that we're walking to right now.
Okay.
So I'm excited for maybe a new perspective. But this is also my first time coming with my actual camera.
That is true.
all the pictures I have were from my phone, which is cool, but with something like this, I'm hoping I can get even better ones. So we'll see how it goes.
Let's see how this goes. Getting closer to a wild animal than we did when we were in the car earlier today. Huge.
I think it's pouting.
Hey, you could be right.
It's facing away from us.
Got Armand over here. Yeah, look at that. That thing is cool. And we walked right past it.
I'm here.
All right, guys, we're gonna get our instant reaction here as we walk up towards the canyon here. I'm gonna try my best to keep everyone in frame. Dude, this is actually absurd. The anticipation building up. Wow. Holy crap. Armand couldn't help himself.
Let's get down there.
This is absolutely incredible, okay? I mean, this is stupid massive. Absolutely ridiculous. We're gonna get some more shots here.
Yeah, dude.
In absolute amusement right here. I mean, Armand.
Yeah.
Your second time here. Oh, first time here at this spot, but I mean, how are we feeling?
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's just as good. It is, yeah. I think this is one of those places like you don't get sick of it ever. Like you can't.
How can
like
you?
look at how incredible this is. Seeing the different shades in the rocks and like the depth of it, just it's unbelievable when you think about how big this fucking canyon is.
You're right.
One would say it's grand.
and look at this. We got some snow here on this side as well. I mean, we're just getting a bit of everything. Dane, how we feeling, man?
Pictures do not do this place justice.
They really do not.
This is so different in person.
I mean, okay. Me personally, I only looked at a handful of pictures because I didn't want it spoiled, and I understood what we were heading into. But this is just a whole different level of impressive.
I know, I got her.
Look at that. This is incredible. I could honestly stare at this the entire day. Look at that. Absolutely surreal.
Well, that sounds pretty good though.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay.
And beer.
Yeah.
They're real nice.
All right, so now we are at Yaqui Point here in the Grand Canyon. There are 6 different stops that you can make, and this is one of them. And what we didn't know until we got here was that you need to take a shuttle to a lot of these places. You can't actually drive to these locations. So it was about, I would say, a solid.
They closed the roads.
They closed the roads. It's a solid 15 minutes out, but oh my goodness, this is nasty. Look at this. Oh my goodness. All right, here we are, guys, waiting at the edge of the Grand Canyon.
Like at the edge.
Oh yeah, like
You need to come
we're
over here and
literally
show them.
at the
You
edge
want me to
now.
do it?
No, don't worry, I got it. Yeah, I mean, we are literally like at the edge of it. Okay, Armand is taking that
We're
thing.
going.
As it already is, my
was
stomach.
terrifying.
Yeah, my stomach ain't feeling it. Is it ever? And that didn't make it any better. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know how many times I've done this where I've put the phone up as a selfie and just showed you guys the back of the Grand Canyon, but every place we go to and it just looks better. It looks the same. I understand, but I mean, dude.
It's the same on film and it's the same in the camera.
Yeah.
But then when you're here, everything just like every angle you can tell it's a different thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
This is a pretty good shot, by the way. This is great.
It is. I mean, yeah, this is awesome, right?
Are you hiding?
What?
What? Oh. Bruh.
Should just bounce.
All right, guys, we got some insane flicks over here at the edge of the canyon. I don't know where we last left off. I think we're just looking over the edge, but
Yeah.
guys, how are we feeling? It's almost time for the sunset, the one that we've been waiting for.
Look at this.
Right?
And show them the camera, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This thing is all set up. We've got it ready to go. We're gonna get a pretty cool time lapse. And the other time lapses are a little shaky because everywhere else we were, it was a little windy.
Yeah.
But here, we got lucky. It is not windy at all.
Yeah.
And so the camera is super still, so we don't have to worry about it at all. So this is gonna be really good.
We low-key found a spot. We low-key found a spot right here at the edge. Not a ton of people, but I think got a spot, guys.
Where?
There it is right here. Sunset, tripod set up. Wow. Oh, this is as clear as a view I think as we've gotten so far.
I think so.
On the camera at least.
Pretty good. And we're gonna get some clouds, which I'm so stoked about.
Right.
Look
at that.
Sunsets with clouds are always
Joys and trials as you walk down every mile. I've been holding on to something. This all can't be for nothing. We're all made by these moments.
Hang on if you're standing up.
All right, boys. Back on the bus. We're all squeezing together. Get to know your neighbor. What's up?
Sunset was great.
Sunset was great. We had to book it all the way from the edge of the canyon back to the bus stop so we could get back here on time. We ran. Literally ran. But
It's like a mile.
felt like it.
Uphill the whole way on one leg. Like my dad used to go to school.
No, it's real. Dane, any reaction to the sunset?
It was like nothing else.
Yeah.
I wish I read those.
I was waiting for you to say some dumb shit. Like the sun went down.
All right. How are we ranking the 3 sunsets that we've seen so far? I think this is tough.
This one, the first one, and then the second one.
They were very
No, they're all good. And you guys have seen every one of them.
Yeah, we were able to get some really good sunsets.
Yeah.
I think the first sunset was like the most like sunset. Yeah. It's just like sunset.
Yeah, I was gonna say Phoenix was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
And then
that was good.
Sedona was good because we got to see the rocks change color, not because of the sun itself, but then canyon. We got a little bit of both. Plus, I mean, it's the Grand Canyon. You know, you can't.
I think that's what it is. I think we ranked it the way we did because, I mean, for one, it's the Grand Canyon. You're not going to beat natural beauty like that. But I think the first one that we did in Phoenix, we got a little bit of both the city and some of that nature aspect. Like, I feel like that really captured Arizona. Really. So, all right. Well, wherever we're off to next. Very good. Very good. So, wherever we're off to next, I guess we will see you guys then.
Hi guys, we are in the pitch dark right now of the Grand Canyon. It's about, what is it, 9 o'clock? 9:15. I mean, is this really a vlog? This is more of just like an audio capturing, really. We can't see anything.
That's true.
I mean,
Well,
look
it's
at
dark
this.
out and we're stargazing.
Very.
But we're back at the canyon.
It's cold.
On the rim. Yeah, it is very cold.
Yeah.
It's like 20-something degrees right now. I got some toe warmers next to my hands right now. Yeah, because we didn't have hand warmers, so.
What's incredible about this is that, I mean, there's a little bit of light coming off of the screen, and you still can't see my face, and I'm extremely close to it. It is very, very dark here. We are away from any light pollution that there may be, and the only light that we can really see is coming beyond the beyond the horizon, which is something that we weren't getting yesterday with the mountains in Sedona. But we're out here. It's dark. It's cold. Yeah, just trying to make some more pictures happen.
All right, good morning, everybody. It is, well, I was gonna say bright and early, but clearly the sun hasn't risen yet. But we are here for the sunrise here at the Grand Canyon. Just a few hours later, we woke up at 4, got here around 5. So, yeah, we'll take you guys around and let's see the sunrise on one of our final days here in Arizona, day 4 or 5. All right, guys, right behind me, look at this. Look at that. Oh my God, that is so far down. And again, back here just a few hours later, and it still amazes me just the scale of this thing. Alright guys, it's a lot more lit this morning. It's a lot more lit this morning. Someone's screaming in the distance. The sun's rising above the canyon. Dana's not doing so well. He's very cold. We're all very cold. But we've made slight progress here. Look at that view. That is insane. So unfortunately, guys, the sun has been blocked out by the clouds there in the distance. Oh, that's a really great shot, but look at this. The view of the canyon. What was once empty darkness is now lit with this amazing. Alright guys, we are back in the car now. Trying to get warmed up after that sunrise, the cloudy sunrise. Dane, how are you feeling?
Better. It's warm now.
That was pretty cool. And now we're off to eat. Ew.
Life's like a road that you travel on. There's one day here and the next day gone.
Here we go. Historic Route 66. We're here. This is Route 66. Oh, it's open.
Alright guys, look at this. You guys have been seeing a lot of rocks, a lot of nature, but now we are at Embry-Riddle University, which is where Armand goes to school. So he's taking us on a tour right now. We're going around. I'm still wearing my cowboy hat because it's stuck on my head. But we're in the library right now.
Space.
Wow. This is what they spend their money on.
Watch this shit. All of them.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Depending on which section you want to go to, you can come in here. So if I need something on legal stuff.
Imagine someone gets smashed in there.
It won't. Watch this. I'll show you after. As soon as it stops moving.
This is sick.
Hang on. Alright. You see that?
Yeah.
As soon as I put something
go
in the
inside.
way, it says stop, right?
Go all the way inside. Go.
Press it.
Oh, you won't let me.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty lame.
Dane, you just got debunked, man.
Dude, imagine like punking your friend who's just trying to find a book. Just close that shit on there.
And then over here.
Whoa, dude. This is the selling point. Like, this is how you get guys. Oh, shit. Sorry, my bad.
This right here is the quiet section. So when you come over here, there's like no talking. Most people have headsets and stuff, but it's just small individual study spaces for the cubby. So it's pretty cool. But we have that too. And then we'll get around these fucking high school bitches.
Look at this. So we have models of a lot of the planes here. Look at that. I mean, it's just an entire wall full of this stuff. This is a collector's dream right here.
It's the world record holder.
Oh, wait, say that again?
We have a Guinness World Record for the Calusa collection, which is the largest collection of 2-scale model aircraft in the world.
Wow.
And so these are all handmade. We have half of it down here, and then the other half's upstairs. But here's the plaque. The certificate
Well, yeah, there you go.
for John Calusa. They're all wooden, and he's been doing this since 1936. And then when he passed, we got it a lot. But it's pretty cool. We have a ton of these aircraft. One of these is about to fall off the thing. Oh, I believe it.
Guys, we're about a decade away from 1936 being an entire century, which is kind of crazy to comprehend. But
So what's cool about it?
It's a long
is,
time.
Like, you can pick one of the numbers and find the actual thing, and it'll show you which manufacturer, what type of plane it is. It goes through this whole thing. And then upstairs there's a book for it. But yeah.
wow.
So as you can see, security is very important at our university. And having these security notices on every laptop, every device, you know, it maintains our ability to keep things locked down.
Wow.
What's your username?
Good morning to all of my fellow Embry Riddolins. My name is Braden, and I just want to tell you guys that, like, if you ever want to get into sports betting, just know that, like, I was a guy 2 years ago when I started, $200 down, because I thought I could pick 2 upsets in March Madness. It didn't happen. Crazy. But we're back here in 2025, and I put a bet on Edwards from Louisville, $20, and I made 60 today, and I'm back up. I'm back in the positive. So your next one could be the big one. So don't stop. Keep going. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Guest speaker, we have one of the pilots here.
That's wild.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and do ourselves a little chair review here from Dane.
Thoughts? Seat's a little firm. I think it'd be really good for studying. For studying purposes, I give it like an 8.5 out of 10.
Nice.
Pretty solid. Let's see the adjustments. I'm not worth this.
Oh shit, they bought a lake, she said, but.
It's just.
Oh no.
No, it isn't.
Oh no. Oh yeah, it's just moving up.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like that I have to pull it up to raise it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's a little.
Oh no.
That knocks down about half a point. That's fair. Especially for taller folks like him.
Yes.
You know, if I have to raise the chair every time, I can see how that's frustrating.
So
But it does.
these are
it
some
does
of the
lower
newer
very
ones.
fast.
Yeah. Ospreys were the first aircraft to ever achieve VTOL flight, which is vertical takeoff and landing. And they were used originally because they thought landing on an aircraft carrier would be a lot easier if you could just go straight down instead of going into the runway the way that like fighter jets do. But the Ospreys had so many technical difficulties because of the mechanics with it. It just became incredibly difficult for a lot of pilots, because to fly one of those, you need to know how to fly an aircraft and a helicopter. And most pilots don't have both skills because they're drastically different from each other. So the Ospreys are really cool to see, but they're not used very often. So I'm actually surprised to see that one flying around here. But yeah, pretty cool. Dude, it's expensive as fuck. But then this is our pool room. And so it's pretty cool. Like I said, this is the one, so before my freshman year, the school didn't really have any regulation for this, but when we got here, we started a billiards club. And then the club and I was VP, we went through and we hired some contractors from the area to come in and refelt this. So originally, all the felt was the same color as the bumpers. So it was all tan.
Oh wow.
And then all these pockets and stuff, most of them had holes in it to where once you hit the ball into the pocket, it would just fall onto the floor and you'd have to go run and grab it. So we hired a bunch of contractors and got the school to pay for it, where we refelted it so that it matches the school colors, and then redid the bumpers so that they were actually strong enough to where you can bounce the ball properly without it like moving around. And then we also redid the pockets. So now the ball will actually stay in the pocket when you hit it in there. So this was pretty cool, but we got to do that. And then the lights, we got to we redid the inside of them just to make sure everything works, but the outside was as is. So we did that, but that was a cool project. So we got to do that. I want to say, I had heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but one of our professors said that the guy who actually flew this was an Embry-Riddle alumni. I don't know how much truth that is, because I haven't seen anything online about that. But this is the Starfighter. And then there's a little plaque that has like more details on it. I don't know too much about the plane. So this was a Lockheed Martin records simultaneously. And then this came to us in April 1990. So this was the one, but look at those performance stats. Maximum speed of 1450 miles per hour, Mach 2.2. And then, like, that's pretty impressive. Service ceiling of 58,000. Huh? Can I touch it? Yeah.
Boom.
We have it suspended from the ceiling. It's pretty cool. We can get up there and it's a little better of a view, but STEM building's pretty fun. A better view of it. You can see like the whole engine and stuff. And then we've also got a lot of just random props. What was their paint? I don't remember. I know that it was 1990.
I think we had a pretty solid meal here at the, what is it? Earhart, what is it? Earhart?
It's the Earhart's Dining Hall.
Dining Hall, yes, the Earhart Dining Hall. So I would say overall, this is pretty good. Now, Armand was saying that the food might be a little bit better because there is a lot of firefighters here for a little, what are they doing? Like they're just learning here?
There's a certification class.
Certification
going
class,
on.
yes.
So they're doing a lot of
So they are
wildfire
learning,
stuff.
but
So they're renting out our campus basically for the week.
Yeah.
While everybody's on spring break, so that they can do all these different classes and stuff. So there's firefighters from all over Arizona. Usually Earhart's is not great. The nickname on campus is Air Sharks. But when there's tours going on, like campus tours, preview day, things like that, when high school kids are coming, the food's always better. And then when there's events like this, the food is always better. And so it's awesome when there's events going on, because then it's pretty tasty. But outside of that, it's not so much.
so yeah, I would say
Don't buy a Glock.
overall, solid 7.
This whole row, this is Whiskey Row, because back fucking whenever this town was made, this was nothing but bars and saloons. So this is where all the cowboys came to get drunk, and it was called Whiskey Row. There we go. We can cross.
Yeah, so here we are, all dressed up, still with the cowboy hat on. I don't know how many clips in this video I don't have one on, but now all of us got it. So we're out here at Whiskey Row. Woohoo!
Salute doors and everything.
To the United States because they are that technology will fall in the hands of China.
All right, guys, we're gonna show you around the place a little bit later, but right here we got some steak bites here to start this thing off. How about y'all get us started with the food review here? We'll go Armand, Dane, and then head over to my side. What kind of sauce is that here? Oh yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Dane, you said you need a second? Okay. No
Good
words,
meat.
just good.
Cooked well.
All right. Let's see this. All right. All right, guys, we have the last dinner of the trip here. What we have here is the Beast Burger here. I got a salad, but Armand, you want to take us through because this was your recommendation. What do we got in the burger over here? Because it's not a regular one.
So the meat is a mix of Wagyu beef,
Yep.
bison, elk, and wild boar. And then it's got some mushrooms on it, onions, and then, you know, your standard lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions kind of thing. I mean, I get this every time I come to this restaurant. I love it. And so I'm excited for them to try it.
How does that make you feel hearing all the things in there?
That's a lot of meat. It's a lot of different types of meat.
It's also a half-pound patty.
It is, yes. And me personally, I'm pretty excited for all of this because we're getting a lot in one thing, so let's give it a try.
They cooked this perfect.
Oh wow. That is good. That was great. Just having a good time. And like Armand said, it's our last dinner here in Arizona. before we have to go back to reality. Well, not Armand. He's going to Disneyland, but back in the groove. But great way to end this off. Let's go and take a tour of this place now. All right, so now we're just taking a look at a bunch of the history here. So many things framed. Pictures, documents, artifacts. Cool stuff. But this is what the atmosphere looks like around here. Got the massive American flag and then just more all around us. But this is one of the most historic places in all of Arizona, I think. So pretty cool stuff.
What? You just basically. Oh, yeah, fair. I thought you meant you wouldn't. No.
It's pretty cool.
All right, I'm not sure where we last left off. Might have been at the restaurant last night, but we are here at the airport, and we are taking our flights to separate ways. That does not even make sense. But anyway, Armand's gonna go to LA for Disneyland. We're heading back home to the islands. Saying goodbye to Mr. Needles now.
I'm out.
As the camera's upside down.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, have fun at what is it called? Galaxy's Edge.
Yes, dude, I'm so hyped.
Yeah. All right.
Who's gonna be the princess in the princess castle?
There he goes. When I end this video, we're totally not gonna talk to him after this, so see you later. All right, guys, finally back at home. I think we left off just saying bye to Armand, but it's just Dane and I now, obviously. And picked up our bags. Grateful that American Airlines gets it out really quickly. I'm not gonna mention the other party that we might be talking about that doesn't move as quickly, but we're gonna get home fast now. And it was a decently long flight, went quicker than we expected it to, right?
Yeah,
right.
that was super fast.
Right, and we were both kind of just talking about this trip as a whole and how well it went. So, you know, if you've made it all the way up until this point, which this video is damn near an hour long, maybe even more when it's all said and done. But we had a great time. Hopefully we can do this again sometime. Longest spring break I've ever had in the best way possible. But that's all I have to say. Awesome trip. Dane, do you want to close out with anything?
Good trip, boys. Let's get out of here.
Great trip. All right. See y'all later. Peace.